Okay, good evening everybody. So ito may naisip na naman ako, decoding concepts. Okay? So why? Kasi magbibigay ako ng isang concept and then I will discuss yung mga sub-concepts under it and then magbibigay din ako ng Q&A. All right. So once again, this is Gurography. It's a free let review hub. So nagbibigay po kami ng Macboards every day from Monday to Friday. And then gumagawa din po kami ng video lectures which we post on Facebook and then you may access yung full video lectures sa YouTube. I really hope na i-support nyo din kami sa YouTube as well as Facebook so we can continue doing this for free. Maraming salamat po. So, once again, this is Smarter Together with Miss KF. All right? Ang top walk. All right, ang top 4 ng SPLE June 2025. All right. So, ang i-discuss ko today, all right, will be assimilation, acculturation, amalgamation, accommodation, tsaka enculturation. Okay. So, bakit ko pinili ang mga to? It's because ito yung mga paulit-ulit na lumabas nung time namin, nung June 2025. Siguro 45 questions ang lumabas. And if hindi mo talaga naaral to, medyo mako-confused ka talaga. Uh, Kami nga ng friend ko na batak talaga sa review. Medyo napaisip pa kami kasi linagay nila sa isang context na parang kakaiba ba. Yung alam na alam mo yung definition ng mga to pero mapapaisip ka dun sa question. All right. So before we proceed, i-discuss muna natin ano ba yung pinaka-konsepto nito. Okay? So these terms are under social processes. Okay? So of course, alam natin when we say social processes, ito yung mga series of actions, 'di ba? Social, it pertains to how we interact. Okay? So basically, ang sinasabi ng social processes is yung mga series of actions ng mga tao kasi hindi naman nakipag ano ang mga bato diyan, mga pencils, okay, mga ganun. So, uh, as I have said, ito yung mga series of actions na ginagawa ng mga tao or group of people oh, when they interact, okay? When they adjust and readjust. So later on, malalaman natin saan ba sila nag-a-adjust and readjust. Okay. All right. Okay, when they establish relationships. And of course, when they develop yung pattern of behavior nila, okay, after they interacted, right? And also how they modify their patterns of behavior na, okay, should they need to, okay, after they interact, after they build relationships. All right. Okay, so before we again proceed, dami kong mga ek-ek. Okay, banggitin ko lang 'to kasi when I was when I was researching more about it, na-encounter ko 'to. So, he's very he's a very popular sociologist na link dito sa concept na social process. So ang sinasabi niya is social process is the manner in which the relations of the members of a group once brought together acquire a distinctive character. Okay, so basically ang sinasabi niya sa haba-haba ng sinabi niya, ang sinasabi lang naman niya is kung paano uh, how people naturally develop their way of doing things, okay, after they interacted with each other. All right. Okay, especially sa social science major, talagang kailangan magbasa-basa ng mga ganito kasi as I have mentioned sa previous mock boards ko, kung sino nga yung sumulat ng Wealth of Nations, sino yung gumawa nung 95 thesis, lumabas yung mga yan. So we'll never know. Okay, so anyway, si MacIver, ang full name niya is Robert Morrison MacIver and he is a very popular social Scottish sociologist. All right, so let's start with assimilation. Okay, so ang assimilation, this is the easiest one to understand. All right. So sa assimilation, there is a dominant and there is a minority group. Okay. So sinasabi na natin na dominant kasi it may be in terms of number, baka mas madami sila. So that is why they are called dominant. Okay. Or sila yung mga original settlers doon. So they are the dominant ones. All right. And of course, yung minority, kokonti sila. Okay. Or sila yung pumunta sa place where the dominant culture uh, lives. Okay? So bago ko i-start yung pag-discuss dito, kasi lumabas to sa isang Macboard na nagre-review ako. Um, nabanggit na ang assimilation ay is an extreme form of acculturation. Okay. All right. So eto, gumawa pa ako ng mga paek-ek para sa mga visual learners. So, for example, this is the minority group, okay? So this is the with their culture, okay? And then nangyari, ayun, lumabas yung dominant group. So what can you see? Wala. Okay. So ang nakikita nyo na lang ay yung dominant culture. Okay? Kaya kasi ang nangyari is yung dominant culture na absorb niya yung minority or yung culture ng minority. Okay. So yung language na wala, yung values, yung beliefs, okay, yung way of living nila ng minority group na wala na. Alright? Okay. Nakain na siya ng sistema. Alright. Okay, so we go to acculturation. Okay. So kung sa assimilation, yung minority group adopt, okay, yung adopt na ADOPT. Okay. Sa acculturation naman, ang most na used terms here would be adapt and adjust. All right? Okay, so it is called two-way. Okay, why? Okay, so meron pa ring minority. It could happen na meron pa ring minority and then meron pa ring dominant. Okay? Pero ang nangyayari is may nakukuha yung dominant sa minority. And then yung minority, may nakukuha pa rin sa dominant. So wala siyang absorption, hindi nawawala yung minority. Okay? But they take a little bit of something from each other. All right? So I hope that's clear. Okay, so accommodation. So from the word accommodate, mahuhulaan pa rin natin ito. Okay. So bakit sinasabi niya dito na identities are not lost? Okay. Because, for example, there's two groups, 'di ba? They don't mix. Okay? They do not adapt and they don't adopt. Okay? So ang nangyayari is nonchalant sila parehas. Okay? So you live your life, I live my life. Parang ganon, 'di ba? So they just learn to coexist with each other without adjusting with each other or without adapting from each other, okay? Or without imposing, okay, to each other, okay? So that is accommodation. Okay, so there is no blending na nangyayari kasi nga nonchalant silang dalawa. Okay, amalgamation. Ito naman yung halos kabaliktaran ng accommodation. So it is also called fusion or amalgam integration. Okay? So kung sa accommodation, right, is totally walang blending na nangyayari, and sa acculturation, merong blending pero konti-konti lang, 'di ba? Dito naman sa amalgamation, may blending and then may nagagawa na isang bagong culture. Okay? Ayon. And of course, yung enculturation. Okay? All right. Actually, madali naman 'to kaya lang, nung una-una din napagpapalit namin dati yung enculturation tsaka acculturation, okey? Um, isipin niyo na lang ang enculturation with N, with me. Okay, so within, okay, within, okay, your own culture, okay, with my own culture, within my own culture. Tapos yung acculturation, away, okay, away, okay. Ayun. So, of course, kung paano natin na-learn yung ating own culture. So, of course, bata pa lang tayo, 'di ba? Nag-observe din tayo, 'di ba? And of course, uh, sa how we interact or when we interact socially. Okay, so we go now sa question and answer. All right. So a family from Cordillera moves to Manila. The children stop speaking their native language, adopt Tagalog, and do city jobs. Okay. Huwag niyo akong i-bash dito sa city jobs na to ha. Okay, this is just to show. Okay, I'm also from Cordillera, so I'm not stereotyping here. So we have super explain si lola niyo. So we have amalgamation, letter B assimilation, letter C acculturation, letter D enculturation. Aking mahiwagang timer. Okay, so ang sagot ay assimilation. Okay, so kanina 'di ba nabanggit ko yung word na adopt, ADOPT. So naalala nyo, naihabol ko pa yan when I discuss acculturation. Sabi ko, if ang ang assimilation is adopt, ang acculturation is adapt. Okay? And even though, kahit naman hindi natin mai-link yung word na yan, we can just use our critical thinking. So, tignan nyo po, um, yung mga bata daw, they stop speaking their native language. Okay? So, gusto na nilang magtagalog nila ng Vonga. Alright? Okay? And yung mga adults, so they were doing city jobs. Okay. So, let's see. For example, okay. So, sabihin natin sa Cordillera, we are known for ano, uh, growing crops, 'di ba? So, nung pumunta na sila sa city, kaya gusto na naming mag-ano, mm, mag-call center, mag-BPO, right? So, totally na-assimilate na namin kasi ayaw na naming mag-garden. Sorry naman. And then, for example, ayaw na naming magsalita ng ano, ng ifugao, ng kankanae, di ba? Naalala ko tuloy yung joke nung ano, nung nasa university kami na ano, na because most of us pag nag-university na kami we go to the cities kasi wala namang kaming mga ano university dun sa amin and then ano kinakantsawan kami na pag nagtatagalog kami mafilingera na daw so hindi na kami nagtatagalog. All right. Okay, number two, a Korean community in Pampanga runs a samgyeopsal restaurant. Okay, Filipinos add calamansi to kimchi while Koreans offer sinigang flavored broth. Okay, so ano to? Amalgamation, B, assimilation, letter C, acculturation, letter D, enculturation. Okay, so ang sagot nyo dyan? Yes, of course, acculturation. Okay, so ano ba yung sinabi natin sa acculturation? Ang acculturation is we introduce we introduce our own culture sa isang culture. Okay, so there are two cultures and they introduce something, okay, to each other. So tingnan nyo po, ang sinasabi po niya is meron silang restaurant, 'di ba? So ang mga Filipinos hindi lang sila kumakain ng pure na kimchi, linalagyan nila ng calamansi. So, they introduce calamansi to kimchi. Yung mga Koreans naman, imbes na kung may Korean soup man, di ba? Imbes na pagpilitan nila yung Korean soup nila, naglalagay din sila ng sinigang flavored broth. Okay? Para ma-introduce din nila yung, yung a tinge of, uh, a tinge of Filipino culture dun sa kanilang restaurant. Okay, number three, a Catholic school in Cebu allows Muslim students to wear hijabs and skip mass while holding separate Islamic studies. So, letter A, amalgamation, letter B, assimilation, letter C, acculturation, and letter D, accommodation. All right. Of course, this is accommodation. Okay. So, yung sinasabi niya dyan is allow. 'Di ba? So, yung Catholic school, kahit Catholic school siya, hindi sila nag-i-impose sa mga Muslim students, right? So, binibigyan nila ng karapatan yung mga Muslim to do their own traditions, all right? So, andito ako, andyan ka, we just learn to coexist. Hindi kita papakialaman, hindi mo ako pakikialaman, okay tayo. So yun yung basically ang sinasabi ng accommodation. We accommodate each other. All right? All right. In Zamboanga, number four. In Zamboanga, descendants of Spanish settlers and Tausug intermarry over generations. Their community speaks Chavacano, celebrates Fiesta Pilar with Vinta boats, and identifies as a unique ethnic group. So ano to? Is it amalgamation? Letter B, assimilation. Letter C, acculturation. Letter D, accommodation. Okay. So, tingnan niyo po siya. Alright. So, sinasabi niya sa huli, no? Andyan pa rin yung clue. And identifies as a unique ethnic group. So, if maalala nyo, dun sa amalgamation, ang sinasabi niya is, nag-blend sila and then may bago. Okay? Sa acculturation, nag-blend sila, pero they just introduce something doon sa ano, pero meron pa, they have each other's identity pa din, 'di ba? Ang accommodation, there's no blending at all. So, ito naman sa amalgamation, as I have said, nag-blend sila and then there is new culture. So, sino ba yung nag-blend? Tong Spanish settlers, okay, and Tausug. So, ang Spanish settlers, tignan nyo pa, ang Spanish settlers, of course, they speak Spanish, di ba? Ang mga Tausug, they speak kung ano po yung tawag po nung sa dialect nila. Okay? But they are not speaking those na. They made their own. They made their own dialect na, which is Chavacano. Okay? So talagang merong amalgamation. All right. And number five, a 6-year-old in Ilocos learns to cook pinakbet with her grandmother, speak Ilocano, and practice pagmamano. All right. Of course, alam natin yung pagmamano. Letter A, anong ba to? Letter A, acculturation. Letter B, accommodation. Letter C, enculturation. Letter D, amalgamation. Okay, of course, enculturation. Kasi ang sabi niya, a 6-year-old in Ilocos. So, sa Ilocos, ang dish nila is pinakbet, 'di ba? Ang salita nila ay Ilocano. So, taga Ilocos siya. So, we can surmise na na Ilocano siya and he is learning his own language. Okay? And he is also learning how to cook his ano ang kilalang dish sa atin. So it's N with N. All right? So it's called enculturation. Okay. So I hope na ipaliwanag ko ng maayos. Salamat po. All right, salamat ng madami. Please don't forget to subscribe dito sa YouTube. It's a big help for me. And also, pumasok po kayo sa GC, post ko po dito para doon nyo po makikita agad yung mga updates. All right, so once again, this is Gurography. Um, sa segment ng Smarter Together with Miss KF. Saying goodbye.